Hello, today's the day. We are going to be reorganizing my greenhouse cabinet. I have new shelving coming in the mail today. It's not here yet, but it better come today because we are taking out all of the shelves in there, wiping everything down. I have to remove all of the grow lights because they are connected to underneath the shelves. So we're just gonna give it a refresh and hopefully the new shelves will be here soon. This is the Unicoli cabinet that I got off of Amazon. It was a bit less expensive than the IKEA cabinets that a lot of people use. The shelves that I bought are probably about the same amount that I paid for this cabinet, which is crazy, but once you see them, hopefully they'll make sense to you. Right now with my shelving, I have 1, 2, and then just the bottom of the cabinet. So I have 3 shelves in here, all just standard shelves. The ones I got are, I think I got 2 half shelves and then 1 full acrylic shelf. It'll look really nice, and I think I'll be able to fit more plants, possibly. We shall see. I want to get a before shot of my cabinet before anything is done to it. I currently have 2 fans. I have one in the top corner, one in the bottom corner. With the new shelves that I have, they have these little slots in them, so there's going to be more airflow through the cabinet, which will help with fungal issues. As for the grow lights, I do have the Barina T5 grow lights. I have 2 on the top, 2 on the shelf, and 2 on the bottom. I guess I don't really know how many I'm going to be able to have with the new shelves, but we will figure that out. That's okay. So let's get started pulling stuff out and get cleaning. Okay. I do have, well, I think this is the only one I have left, but I had these little trays full of water in there to help with the humidity, just to give it a boost, keep it up. But I think with the plants, or the amount of plants that I have in there now, I might not need this, but maybe we'll keep it just in case. I definitely have some plants I need to repot, so I may make a separate pile for those and do those today as well. I think I've had this one for a month. This is the Monstera Mint, and I have yet to repot this one, so maybe I'll do that today. This one's like an oregano or something. It's just a fun plant. It has fuzzy leaves. I had a bigger plant, but it just kind of gets messy, so I took some propagations, and I have this one and then some that's actually in soil currently. She's a beauty. Okay, so all the plants are currently out. I think I'm going to turn the fans off, and I'm going to start disconnecting the lights next. I'm really not liking the cord management I have going in here. For some reason, I drilled a hole in the middle, like not really thinking about cords having to go through the middle. I can't change that, but there's definitely some weather stripping that's kind of falling off that I might fix. And then I'll just see what I can do with the cords. I might have to buy some that are a bit longer. I had both fans hung up with these hook magnets. Oh no. And they work pretty well. It's gonna be kind of a bummer because right now the backs of these lights are magnetic and the shelves are metal, so that's convenient. But with the new shelves being acrylic, I gotta figure out how to hang these. I do think these lights came with some sort of mounting system. So I just have to find where I put that at some point. I am starting to realize this is a bit bigger of an undertaking than I wanted to do on a Tuesday afternoon. Like all my weather stripping is in place with what works for the current shelves, and I don't have extra weather stripping. That can be done at a later date though. It doesn't all have to be done today. Right now, I'm taking off all these little, I'll show you, these little clips. Just these little clips that I used for cord management, which worked really well. They're just like sticky. But with the new shelves coming and being clear, I don't know if I want black, but I have a bunch of these. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to be. Oh, this is so annoying. This is the message I keep getting when I'm trying to record on my phone. I purchased a new phone, a refurbished iPhone 15, but the case is not here yet, and I know myself, and I will drop that phone if I use it before a case is here. So just holding out for a few more days, and then I will have storage to film on my phone, not just my camera. So you can see under these, I have like the leftover clips. I think I'm just gonna keep them there because I don't really care. I have a ton more. It was like a pack of 100 you had to buy on Amazon. Delivered. Let's go downstairs and get it. I'm so excited. So they have a protectant on them, but they are a very thick acrylic. Wow, they're thicker than I expected. Amazing. The company I got these from is called Hobby Pilled. I found them on Etsy, but I did purchase directly off of their website because I sell on Etsy, and Etsy takes a portion of everything you sell. So I figured buying off their website might give them a little bit more money. These are really nice. So I have 2 half shelves and 1 full shelf. Should we just see if they fit? Oh, wouldn't that be terrible if they didn't? It fits perfect. You can't really see. Shoot. Hello. Fits perfect. These shelves are made for this cabinet. It took me a long time to find them though, because any replacement cabinets that I find were for the IKEA cabinets, and I just kind of figured this was a weird one-off cabinet that I bought off of Amazon. And then I found this company that made them specifically for this cabinet. So exciting. Okay. And what's nice about these shelves is, well, like I said, they have the slots, so more airflow can travel between the shelves. But they also have these cutouts for cords, which is nice because they were kind of shoved between the shelves with the metal ones that came with the cabinet. Oh, these are so nice. Okay. I do have to finish cleaning and do a little bit of cord management down here. Some of the weather stripping came off the back. I just have to clean it up a little bit. I'm probably gonna do that off camera. Hi, I'm up here. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I will get back with you guys when I'm putting the shelves in the cabinet after I get the lights and stuff on. I have to figure out how to connect them. I'm gonna do some troubleshooting off camera. What time is it? It's almost 5 p.m. I might have a beer and do some brainstorming and cleaning and stuff. Okay, catch up with you soon. Okay, why are you so crooked? Hi. So the back is wiped down, the shelves I took out are clean, I have a beer. I might just put the shelves where I had the old well, no, because I have an extra shelf. I gotta go find some stuff. I found the extra hardware that I had stored. I just need the brackets for the shelves. I do have weather stripping on the back over a seam, and I think I'm gonna take that out. It works really well. It's like this rubber, little sticky stuff. I don't want to throw it away, so maybe I'll put it on some additional seams going to the outside, or I'll just cut it after I put shelves in. I'll do that, because I don't want to throw it away. I paid money for it like 5 months ago. I have had the cabinet up for 4 months now. I think I got it set up in February. And it's so fun. It was kind of like a last minute decision. I watch a lot of planty YouTubers, and I just really admired their cabinet, but also just plants that I couldn't really grow in my own environment here. I live in Wisconsin, and it's like hot and humid during the summers, but it's just brutally cold and dry in the winters. I know I just talked about this in a previous video, but I do need to get multiple humidifiers. I'm worried that my variegated fry deck is going to outgrow the cabinet soon. I do think it's about to push out another leaf. It's just doing so well. I do have a long video I'm working on doing this transition. A little sneak peek. It's just so pretty, and I love this one. But I'm just worried that it's gonna get too big for the cabinet, and then I don't want it to die in my ambient conditions of my room. Right now, this greenhouse cabinet is on an exterior wall. I am going to be painting my entire room. So once it's painted, I'm going to move furniture around, and this will be going on an inner wall, which I think will be better because it got pretty cold in February, even with the weather stripping. And I have like a heat, I don't know. I have like a layer of something that I think keeps heat in behind it. But I've had glass crack on this wall in frames because it gets so cold. So I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh, I'm gonna take the weather stripping off. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, I'm going to figure out the shelf configuration off camera and then come back when I'm putting everything in. Okay, I found a way to mount the lights. So the lights themselves come with mounting hardware, and then they also come with these little magnetic sticky strips. So that magnetizes to the top, and then the sticky part will go on the shelf above. I love these lights. They're just really user-friendly, easy to figure out. Okay, let's do this. Can you see me? Because you're looking through a shelf. These are so nice. It's an hour later, but I think I have everything ready to go. Let's test it out, make sure it works. All right. I'll bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, so on the top, I did not change anything up here. I still have the 2 lights. First diagonal shelf, I do have 1 light there. Second shelf, 1 light there. I did move the fan from there over a little bit just because I'm going to have a plant with moss in it right there, and I don't want it to blow directly on the moss. And then on the bottom I have 2 more lights. So let's get some plants in and see how it looks. I don't know if everything is going to stay where it is, but let's take a look. So on the top here I have a propagating begonia, so I can probably plant that up soonish, but for now it's going to live back there. The Monstera Mint, again this one has to be potted up soon as well. And then I might take it out of the cabinet. Maybe I should take it out now. Oh well. Anthurium Queen. Honestly, I'm just so happy that with the new leaf coming in, it has room to dip below the shelf because these do get so long. I'm nervous about this. I don't know if there's fungal issues or what's happening there, but I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. Got the ping tucked back there. Monstera Burl Marks Flame here. I also want to take this one out soon. And then an alocasia there with a new leaf coming in. Down here I have the Friedic and the Jacqueline. These are my 2 favorite leaves in my collection, or 2 favorite plants in my collection. They're just beautiful. And I do have room for stuff down here, but that is kind of crowded down here. Maybe I should move one. Sure, for now. That's the fuzzy oregano plant. It smells so good. And then down here I have another one of these. That's the Alocasia Purple Sword that I hope maybe does something. Pink Princess, Pilea, and then my Friedic. It's kind of squished in here, so I might have to move that, but otherwise it's looking good. I'm excited. I'm nervous about these heavy pots. There is a 10-pound weight limit on these, so we'll see how these hold up. I do need to clean the glass. Let's just back up and see how it looks. I love it. That looks so good. I do think that's going to be it for today's video. If you stayed this long, thank you for watching. I do have some other plants that I need to repot today. And then I just need to relax too. It's Tuesday. That was ambitious for a Tuesday. I'm excited. I'll keep you guys updated with my greenhouse. Okay, bye.